Every so often, big companies like to change up their branding, be it their logos, their adverts, their mascots. Keeps things refreshing and updates things, keep things with the times, which, I mean, yeah, I get. But recently, with M&Ms changing their mascots, it's got people quite riled up.
The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers.
Got the peaks of journalism, writing articles with headlines such as this. I just think, why? I mean, they just changed it. What's the big deal? Well, first of all, let's think why they changed it. Now, their official statement was to keep it in the times, to desexualize it, to make it more inclusive, which, okay, yeah. As a brand, you want to make things more inclusive. The more people you include, the more potential products you can sell, the more money you can get, you know? It makes sense. But as it stands, it's a very, very minor change. Not like the big trend with the oversimplified logo, like, ugh, yeah. Isn't the old adage, sex sells? You're reducing your sex appeal, are you not going to sell less? Well, I mean, not necessarily. Like, you don't need sex to sell everything. If everything's the same, then nothing stands out. You don't see the Michelin Man being all, like, objectified or anything, do you? Or you don't see Ronald McDonald in a skimpy outfit. I hope they don't do that. Alright, using sex to promote, like, things like perfume or like aftershave, like, alright, I get that. You're trying to make, oh yeah, you're going to be a lot more attractive if you use this product, and alright, I get it. But sweets, really? Your audience is vast and wide. It transcends like age and gender. So why use sex like that? It doesn't make much sense, does it? Like, what is it about confectionery that is related to sex? I mean, unless I'm missing something. In that case, please let me know in the comments below. Why are people mad? You got brands like Fox News complaining that it's woke and inclusive like it's 2016. It's like, come on.
Who better to commit to a world with more moments of fun by increasing a sense of belonging around the globe than M&Ms?
And M&Ms are far from the first to do this. Like, many brands and companies are desexualizing their female characters as of late. Prime example will be Lola Bunny in the recent Space Jam sequel. And it's like, I don't see the point. It's like, they're changing it, ha ha ha, they're doing this. You can quite as well reverse it, be like, ha ha ha, why are you complaining that the anthropomorphic sweets are less sexy? Like, are you really offended by that? Are you really offended by less sexy confectionery? Like, I personally don't get it. Like, yeah, you've got an audience to pander to, you've got to make your money somehow, you create fake outrage, you do what you have to do. I understand that, but don't expect me to respect you for it. I'm just going to laugh at you.
Because leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule.
And as changes go, it's quite tame. Like, if you were to hear some people describe it, you'd think that, like, the M&Ms had, like, oh, the ample cleavage and whatnot, but they really didn't. It was just, you know, well, that, and just sort of like holding the outside, which is their shell, but as like a dress, just holding it and being all like sensual and that. But that's about it. It was tame, because of course they have to be. It's like adverts on primetime TV. You can't be too risque, can you?
M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them.
Which, come to think of it, I think it's a genius move. People are talking about M&Ms, like people on the news networks are talking about M&Ms. We're talking about them. Yeah, all it was a simple change. Yet people go mad. I think you can add it to the long list of things where companies employ a certain ad technique and gets people riled up, gets people burning their merchandise and their products, and we got to think, in 6 months later, they're going to get some new stuff for that, aren't they? Outrage is one of the surefire ways of getting a message out there. Like, I'll be honest, I never heard of a Keurig coffee maker before the big outrage there, and it's a way to get free press. I doubt they paid Tucker Carlson for any airtime, did they? Which, thinking about it, M&Ms have suckered Fox News into promoting their stuff and getting their brand out there. Fox News have more material, creating more outrage and creating ridiculous things that get people who wouldn't normally watch their network talking about them. Now I'm talking about Fox News talking about M&Ms changing their brand. And you're watching me talk about Fox News, talk about M&Ms. It's a whole cycle. Like we all get sucked into it. And after all, good advertising is supposed to get your brand out there, send a message, and just sort of stay in your head. Which, this has definitely stayed in people's heads, isn't it? So I'd say bravo to them. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe.